make some really yummy hemp breakfast bites, and you're using hemp seeds like you would use flour. So let me just tell you a little bit about hemp seeds because they're so nutritious and they're so good for you. But I just want you to know that they're not the same as the marijuana plant. Now they are obviously related, but the hemp plant does not have a high amount of THC at all and no CBD. So it's different from marijuana. It's not going to get you high, so don't freak out about it. First time I really found out about hemp seeds, I was actually shopping in the local health food store, and this older man was hanging out, and I was getting something out of the refrigerated section, and he was like, hemp seeds, they're the powerhouse of the world, and everyone should eat hemp seeds, and if only people knew about hemp seeds, they're so nutritious and full of protein, and they're a superfood. And this was probably like 20 years ago, and I was like, okay. But then I did my own research and I came to find out that, yeah, they are super nutritious. And so I started eating them. I usually sprinkle them on salads or I put them in smoothies. Honestly, I put them in just about anything, stir fry. So this recipe today is using hemp seeds, but we're gonna kind of pulse it in the food processor and it's gonna get a flour texture, and that's what's gonna make these muffins. When you go to the store and you see packages that say hold hemp seeds or hemp hearts, it's actually talking about the fact that it has been cracked and you're actually eating the fruit of that nut. Hemp seeds are actually technically nuts. Because hemp seeds don't grow on trees, so they're not a tree nut, they are really great for people who have nut allergies because a lot of the time they're not allergic to hemp seeds. They don't have a chance to become contaminated in factories because there's such strict regulations around using hemp, and so the only real reason that they would be cross-contaminated with another nut would be if it was in a mixed nut bar, like a protein bar or something like that. But otherwise, if you go and you buy just a bag of hemp seeds, the cross-contamination is like highly, highly unlikely. Hemp seeds are used in everything these days. You can go to the health food store and find everything from, bread and cookies to hemp oil, hemp beer. One of the reasons that I absolutely love hemp seeds is because they're super nutritious. They're full of iron, calcium, magnesium, arginine, zinc, fiber, tons of omega-3s and 6s. It contains all of the amino acids, which makes it a complete protein, which is not that easy to find in plants. Quinoa happens to be another one that has all 9 amino acids. Gamma-linolenic acid, which is something that helps reduce heart disease. So there's a lot of benefits to eating hemp hearts. They're also super high in protein. 2 to 3 tablespoons is actually about 11 grams of protein. This recipe is simple. There are not a lot of ingredients. It doesn't take long to make. You can mix it up and use different fruits in it. It's basic. I feel like you could do a lot of fun things with it. So let me show you guys just how easy this recipe is.
If you don't have nonstick cookware, line your pan with parchment paper. If you try to use muffin cup liners, your muffins will stick to the paper. It has to be parchment paper.
I was super stoked to find this recipe on my favorite food blogger's website. She is amazing. She does great things with plants. Sarah B over at My New Roots, and this recipe is basically that recipe. There's a couple little tweaks that I've done, but I will link down below in my description so that you can go straight to her blog and check it out because it is awesome. And if you want new and interesting and delicious food, she is amazing. She's by far my favorite.